I have in front of me, the slides on the diversity training and the equity and the inclusion training. And one of the things it talks about in one of your slides is not to recognize people as moms and dads. I mean, as a mother, I take a little bit of offense to that. A lot of people are really frustrated and they feel like we're polarizing as opposed to coming together.
What I would tell you is that what I perceive is we're misreading some of the aspects of the things we're trying to do as we move the Air Force forward, and then we look at how we build cohesive teams.
How do the terms mom and dad impair cohesive team building?
Part of leadership is understanding the people you're privileged to lead. And as you have that opportunity, you get to know them. And every one of us grows up differently and has different experiences, different backgrounds. And we can't assume when we engage with them. And so from that perspective, you've got to to build that team and to build that trust with our airmen. In part because that trust is part of the cohesion that gives you the strong team to be able to go execute what the nation asks us to do.
But do you think maybe it puts downward pressure on recruiting some of the people who do have moms and dads and do use the term mom and dad if in the curriculum of the academy it seems to disfavor those terms?
No, I don't.
And what's your basis for that belief?
Because I think part of leadership is dignity and respect of those you're privileged to lead.
You don't think it disrespects people?
I do not.
You don't think it disrespects moms and dads when they send their young children, I guess becoming adults, into the academy, and then they see that mom and dad are disfavored terms? Do you agree that mom and dad should be disfavored terms?
I think we need to respect the fact that they have either parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles that sometimes raised young people.
Sure, but I mean, I know folks who've been raised by aunts and uncles, and none of them have ever told me that when they hear someone else call their parent mom or dad that upsets them. Do you know of people who feel excluded when others refer to their parents as mom or dad?
I don't, or either way, whether it's aunts, uncles, moms, and dads, I've not come across anyone.
If I could,
sure.
The point was that you shouldn't, it was not to diminish moms and dads. It was to just make people aware that that particular family configuration is not the
I don't know, Mr. Secretary. It says that you want to use parents, caregivers, or guardians instead of mom and dad. So when you say instead of, it kind of does seem to disfavor it. And I appreciate not every slide is perfect, and if you're saying this is inartful and we're not going to try to disfavor mom or dad or make people feel bad, I think that would be progress to hear.
You're correct. It was inartful.
Great.
I don't think they're using that slide anymore.